everyone, today I'll be reviewing this brand new movie just dropped on Netflix called The Paradise, and this movie is from Japan. And in this movie we see after the earthquake, this woman, she find herself like she passed away in this movie. She's basically dead, and after she died in this movie, we see her soul kind of wanders around, because in this movie we see she lost her son, and she is the single mom, and she raised her son in this movie her by herself. And when she was going to pick him up from the school, I guess this tsunami happened, and in this tsunami she lost her life. And after that incident, her soul, she was wandering around, she was not sure what happened to her. Then in this movie we see she meet all these characters who are also dead in this movie, and we see all of them has some regret in their life, like how unfinished business basically all of these people has in this movie. And they all hang around and eat together and do stuff together in these movies. They have kind of like small community in this abandoned place we see in this movie. Although from the plot, I thought this movie will be something, but actual movie is way different than what I think will be. So overall, I thought this movie, like, it was okay. Like, it wasn't as good as it could have been, I felt like. Although this movie did get to all the things I wanted from it. I wanted this movie to, for her to look for her son and find him. And I guess I wanted to know more about all the people there. But I think first act for this movie, I found it was really dragged, unfortunately. It was like all these people, they just chill around, and you as the audience, you feel like, whoa, why aren't you going to the next level for them? This movie, I felt, is way too long. A lot of people will lose their interest, especially first hour. Nothing really important happened. They just wander around, and you're like, especially some of the scenes are so repetitive. You feel like you are watching same thing, same scene playing out again in front of your eyes. Although I do understand this movie, it is on Netflix, it's a streaming movie. I get that, but I feel like first hour was quite repetitive. However, the last hour is where, I guess, end of the day, these people, get their closer one by one. Once this movie go to that chapter, it was interesting, because end of the day, that is what you want from this movie. But unfortunately, overall, I felt like this movie was really long. Like unnecessary long, so repetitive scene. However, the way it ends, I was really confused. I was like, what? So I guess I'm going into spoilers. So if you don't want to know about the spoiler, I'm going into spoilers. So I guess that is what I took away from the ending. I felt like this woman, because she looked like she came back to life. So I was like, was she in coma whole time in this movie? That's what I took away from this movie. It looked like she was in coma, she came back to life, and she was hanging out with all those people. They were, I'm guessing, still they were dead. The ending was, I guess, it was also bizarre. The whole movie was like, it was kind of like, that didn't live up to my expectation. That being said, although I'm saying all this thing about this movie, still there was some scene, I was really... there was tear in my eyes, because these people, they lost all their loved one. When they go and find their closure, how you not feel like you feel really heartwarming in this. So I'm not sure. I guess the way that girl, the teenage girl, also looked like she was alive. So I'm guessing all these people, maybe they were in coma or something. Yeah, still I guess maybe I have to watch it again to fully understand. But I felt like two of these characters were alive end of this movie. So it was like, maybe they were in coma, or maybe they were in a death. I'm not sure. I will say they were in coma. But then again, let me know in the comment if you understood this. It's always sometimes hard to understand stuff, because you are watching in a dub version. But you know what, like this movie still, it had an interesting plot line. Maybe it was too predictable, I suppose, but overall it was okay watch for me. And that's my thought on this. Let me know in the comment What do you think about this movie? If you enjoyed this review, don't forget my other reviews on other Japanese movie. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.